Yo, what's up guys, it is Seahawks Area back with another video, and today I'm reacting to your NFL draft hot takes. Took a poll to Instagram recently, asked you to drop any hot takes you have for the draft, which is in 3 days. So, let's see what y'all got. And plus, always follow me on Instagram. Road to 2,500 followers. Would be nice before the summer. Here's the poll that I put out, drop any hot takes you have. Got about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I don't know how many, but let's get on with it. The first one, the Patriots trade down. If they can get the correct haul for the 3rd overall pick, which would take so much, I think they would have to do it. If not, just take either Marvin Harrison or the best quarterback available, which is either going to be Drake May or Jayden Daniels, depending on what the Commanders do. The Bills don't trade up for a wide receiver and take the best one available. That's a hot take for sure. Let's see. I think if depends on how much it would take to trade up with someone. Let's say with like, hopefully the Seahawks. If you want to trade up with Seattle, give us your 1st and 2nd round pick. That's all. And you can have the 16th pick. I feel like that's enough for the 16th pick. But you can maybe trade up with like the Saints, the Colts, someone in the mid-teen section, and still get a really good receiver. Like maybe Odunze's not going to be there. Actually, Brian Thomas, Donnie Mitchell, Troy Franklin, those people might be there at 28, I think your pick is. So I say come by the early teens and then see what you could do. The Cardinals take 2 wide receivers in the 1st round. You know, this was my actual draft hot take. Literally said it Saturday when I was bowling with my dad. I could really see the Cardinals doing it because when they get Harrison outside of him, they don't really got anyone. They're not necessarily bad. Michael Wilson's not bad, just not trusting him as a receiver too just yet. But I could really see it. Seahawks get Penix. I'm out on a quarterback until like round 5. If we didn't get Howell, I'd be comfortable drafting a quarterback in the 1st round, maybe 2nd round if we somehow get a 2nd round pick. But we have Sam Howell now. Sure, people have their opinions on him. I think if he sits behind Geno for a year, yes, you can learn a lot from Geno. He's not horrible. You could definitely learn a few things. If the O-line gets better, could definitely be a good factor, and he has a good offense around him for when he takes over for Geno. And I say maybe the 2025 season he'll take over for Geno. The Seahawks trade back with the Eagles and draft Jackson Powers-Johnson and I'm gonna guess T'Vondre Sweat in the 2nd. If we were to get an offensive guy in the 1st round, I want it to be Powers-Johnson. And Sweat, due to his recent arrest, I think we can get him in the 3rd round, possibly. But I would definitely trade back with the Eagles. Either the Eagles, the Cowboys, or the Bills I'm comfortable trading back with, as long as we can get a 1st and 2nd round pick. I don't care who we trade back with. But those would definitely be 2 good guys for the first 2 picks. But like I just said, I feel like we can get Sweat a little later on because his draft stock plummeting after his arrest. The Vikings should trade up for Jayden Daniels over J.J. McCarthy. Yes. They got another 1st round pick for a reason. They're gonna look to trade up with someone. They might try to trade up with the Patriots. They might trade up with maybe the Cardinals. Who knows? Probably not, though. I don't think the Cardinals are going to give up that 4th overall pick. So they're going to have to trade up with the Patriots, most likely. You got the, 12th and 23rd pick. Maybe have to throw in another first round pick for that. But don't trade up for J.J. McCarthy. If you really want him, let him fall to you. I think you have a pick before Denver, and I don't think Denver has the draft capital to trade up for McCarthy. So, even though I'm not the biggest fan of McCarthy, I think either way, if you get one of these quarterbacks, I think it's definitely an upgrade over Sam Darnold. Cooper a bust. If you're referencing Cooper DeJean, no. Yeah, he's coming off of an injury, but he's not going to be bad. He can play corner, he can play safety, just anywhere in the secondary you want him to play, he can play that. He's going to excel at it really well. Junior Colson will be a Seahawk. If he's there in the 3rd round, possibly, we should do it. Michigan guy. Mike McDonald used to coach for Michigan in 2021, I think. I don't know what he did, but he was on their coaching staff. And yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about him, so I say why not? Yeah, we signed 2 linebackers, but it's still very thin at the linebacking spot after Dotson and Baker. So I say yes, get another linebacker, we'll be good. Chop Robinson doesn't get picked till day 2? Absolutely not. If he's there when the Lions pick, they're going to take him for sure. Even though they need a corner, they're going to get him. Unless Seattle trades back and he's still there and they want him. I'd be fine with it though. But I don't see Robinson not getting picked on Thursday. That just seems absurd. Michael Penix, J.J. McCarthy, and Bo Nix gonna be busts. No. No to Penix, yes to McCarthy, and a maybe for Nix, depending on where he goes. McCarthy, I just don't. That offense for Michigan, he didn't have to do much because Blake Corum, Donovan Wilson were there. Run heavy offense. McCarthy wasn't asked to do a whole lot, but he does have good arm talent. I just don't think he's going to produce a lot in the NFL. He could. Penix, one of the best deep balls. A bad injury history, though. And Bo Nix. Every time I watched an Oregon game last year, which was like 2, I saw a lot of dump-offs to the running back. So, we'll see. Definitely think McCarthy has the biggest edge here to be a bust. Trade back. If you're referencing the Seahawks, yes. Anyone else, I couldn't care less. But guys, come on, be more specific. Come on, that's all I ask. Jordan Travis is a better quarterback than Penix and Nix. He's just overlooked because of his injury. Okay. Penix, no. Nix, yes. Travis, that injury, that was bad. But he's a great rushing quarterback. A great thrower. Penix, I would just take Penix over a lot of these quarterbacks because his arm talent, his deep ball is kind of like Russell Wilson's back in the day. Like 2016 to 2020 Russell Wilson arm talent. That's what I think of Penix. Nix, I just said what I think about him. Travis, I think, just like I say with Joe Milton, he can be a low-end, high reward for someone one day if you want to bite the bullet and take him in like the 5th, 6th, maybe 7th round. Hell, if they go undrafted, pick him up. No way he goes undrafted, though. Seattle takes Jared Verse. Ooh, I don't think he's going to fall to us. I don't even think he's going to be there at 16. I think the Broncos or the Colts, maybe the Raiders could take him. Biggest person I have him taken could be the Broncos. But, no, we'll see. Jared Verse is a freak athlete, though. I'd love to have him, but I just don't think so. I don't think that's humanly possible. He drops to 16. Drake May sucks. No. If Caleb Williams wasn't in this draft class, May would be the surefire number 1 overall pick. If he goes to the Commanders, he might suck, but just don't see him being horrible in the NFL. I think he's a phenomenal quarterback. Jayden Daniels will be better than Drake May. I keep taking Daniels above May in all my mock drafts. But weirdly, I do think May's better. I just like scrambling quarterbacks better. But Daniels does have some throwing issues. Like, his accuracy could definitely be better. So I feel like that's why a team would probably want to take May over Daniels. We'll see on Thursday, though. And the final one, another one, Jared Verse at 16. If he's there and we really don't want to trade back, we're fine with having pick 16 and then only having one pick until pick 81. That's not ideal at all, but if we really believe in Jared Verse, if he's there at 16, and we really want him, I say F it and do it. Could provide a lot on our defense. Newton could as well. If we're going to take any defender at 16 though, get someone that's a pass rusher or someone on the D-line. Anyone else, what the hell? And if we're taking offense, it better be Powers Johnson or Fatanu. Well, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe, and turn the notification bell on so you'll never miss an upload. I will see you in the next video. Go Hawks!